To a man, the Pelicans looking intent on getting a win on the road. Looking down upon the Tower Bridge spanning the Sacramento River here in the capital of California. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move. It is pretty effective." Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work." But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. All out there at Bledsoe, and it's Adams in at the 5 spot. And for the Kings, at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. Violation is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Fox. And there's the pass to Heel. From outside, off the mark. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Pelicans. Outside, ball. Outside for Bledsoe. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
This is a positive sign for sure. I mean, when Bledsoe's hitting this, I think it ignites the entire squad.
It's really hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Now here's Bledsoe.
But you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Barnes. Can't hit that one. Adams, some nice D. And it's the Pelicans ball. Ball, the pass to Williamson. Fox against Bledsoe. He kicks it to Adams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Makes it off the glass.
You know, guys, not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can get it done inside, too. I mean, the way he releases the shot, that extension he gets on it, makes it very hard to block.
Now, here's Fox. Barnes, right side. Over Bledsoe. Again, the miss by the Kings.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Ball kicks to Adams. The dish to Bledsoe. Back to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
1:43 left to play in the first quarter. So the Kings call timeout, their first. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitz. Joseph, he's checked in for Heel. And Halliburton subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Now, here's Holmes. Joseph has an open look. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Here's Hart. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the middle. Here's Holmes. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Whew, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Good shot.
And the first one at the line is good. That one is no good. The Kings trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Yeah, ramping up the speed there in transition. Once Joseph sees a route and path to the goal, he's off to the races.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. A shot's good from Hayes.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
For Sacramento, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Here's Parker. No good that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Count that one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Parker outside. Pass to Barnes. Over Hart. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Here's Melly. And so the first quarter is in the books. New Orleans on top, leading by 8. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
I mean, so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Rick, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. Jabari Parker is out there with Holmes. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Joseph in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent. Just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. Back to Hernan Gomez. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
New Orleans shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good, and the Kings will go for a different look here. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Parker. Fields checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Fox in for Joseph. He hits both from the stripe. Sacramento with the ball. 8-point game. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Hield. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ingram. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Ingram's got the lead up to 10 now for New Orleans.
You know, Bledsoe has developed his passing skills to the point where you've got to respect that part of his game. He's doing a nice job finding his open gaps.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Now here's Bledsoe after the miss from Buddy Hield. Hernan Gomez against Bagley. Hernan Gomez passes to Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. That one falls. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Here's Bledsoe. Marvin Bagley picking up that last basket. Ingram up top. Guarded by Fox. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
.11 left now here in the second. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Is checked in for Williamson. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Hield kicks to Fox. Back to Hield. Shoots the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
It's Ingram on the wing. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
Hey, guys, really easy to see why Ingram was the second pick in the 2016 draft with plays like these.
The Kings trail by 12. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. Fox passes to Bielitsa, lays it up and banks it in. Bielitsa's got his first points in this one.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Here's Melly. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Ball with the bucket.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
That's a 2 from Hield. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They are leading by 12. Shaq, how do you think New Orleans played?
The difference to me has been their offense in the paint. They've had a mismatch. They take full advantage. They're making smart entry balls, not trying to force it. Openings out there.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Sacramento?
I look at the lack of free throw attempts as a key indicator. Because the funny thing about getting to the charity stripe, you have to earn it. You have to put your body in harm's way and be physically willing to take the hit. Right now, one team's playing aggressively and the other team isn't. That's the big difference in the score.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with Ball, and it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
The Kings trail by 12. Fox deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Hield. He's covered by Ball. Barnes kicks to Bielitsa. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
that's good from Barnes.
And, you know, Harrison Barnes is an effective two-way player, becoming better every day on offense and can defend multiple positions as well.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Buddy Hield. Barnes hits them both. Pelicans leading by 9. Guarded by Fox. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And here are the Kings now, following the score by New Orleans. Barnes outside. Snatched away. And here's the fast break. Puts it up from 15. Kicks it out to Williamson. A second chance effort. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
This is what you love about Williamson. On the shorter side for a big man, but he's developing the pump fake as an equalizer.
The first one falls.
And we first heard about Williamson in high school, and that was due to his dunking ability. Now he's a full-fledged star on the rise.
He's perfect from the line this time. 1:57 left to play in the third. Now Fox. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. .146 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's good for 2. Barnes has got 7 now in this quarter.
And it's nice watching Barnes. I like seeing him convert through contact. That, to me, demonstrates how strong he is on these finishes.
The feed to Hayes. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament, get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. Too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, in the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity. Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. He's covered by Joseph. Feeds it to Hayes. Sacramento grabs the miss.
It's not getting much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
They get it back. The kick out to Barnes. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 3 assists in the game. To the paint. Here's Melly. And again, New Orleans has no up. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Redick. They get the rebound. Inside. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Hayes. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes for New Orleans. Here's Hield. And he lays it straight in. Charlotte's got 5.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
The third quarter comes to a close. Pelicans lead by 6. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Hield and Vaughn are the 2 and the 3. Bagley is out there with Bialese, and it's Halliburton in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Fox, he's checked in for the Kings. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Zion Williamson's checked in for Hernan Gomez. In this game. Pelicans leading by 8. Bledsoe outside. A double team Bledsoe down low. And Adams with the slam.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
The Kings shooting 41% for the game. Fox passes to Hield. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Bledsoe against Fox. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Bledsoe looking around. Pocket 6. Here's Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Timeout called by the Kings. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. You've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if you have enough to wake up.
And the defense learned a valuable lesson there. Don't let Williamson get to that launching pad around the rim.
Hield against Ball, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Pelicans making a change here. Redick is checked in. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter.
It's rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Heel, the pass to Bagley. Kicks to Barnes to end the run. It's not going to go for him. Adams, a nice D. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Pelicans.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
But you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shot.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Zion Williamson.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And Adams, no good on that one. The Kings trail by 18, and here comes the break. Got that one up quick.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by the Pelicans.
Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Bounce pass, Joseph. Here's Holmes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Holmes. Nelly is checked in for New Orleans. Both free throws good from Holmes. And here's New Orleans now. They led by as many as 18 points. He's covered by Joseph. Here's Melly. Pass to Alexander Walker. 5 to shoot. Stolen. And here we go. And here's Joseph for 3. Again, the miss by the Kings. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.